guys. How you doing? I figured this out. I Morning, guys. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a while. How's everyone doing? Yes. 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 How come I'm coloring? Because it's called Josh has fallen a bit behind, and I don't blame him. He's still doing 4 of these guys, and they're working feverishly right now. I actually had to bring in a few guys to actually help out, so I actually have 2 more guys that are pitching in on color help. In the meantime, I have to pitch in as well, because all of this stuff needs to be done by this weekend. All the colors need to be done by this weekend or sometime this weekend, because just to get it ready for the con. I need 2 weeks before the con, so that's why. Jacob, first of all, it's great to see you guys. Great to see you guys again. It's only been a few days, but when you've been streaming like 5 times a day, missed you guys. So great to see you guys. Hi, Joseph Fanar. Welcome from New Zealand. A lot of people this time are from Australia, New Zealand, Europe. So welcome to the stream, guys. See, Gerard's exhausted. I missed you too, Jacob. Missed you too. So that's why I'm coloring. Right now. Pretty much I'm just flatting right now, but it does look like I'm going to have to color this Rogue One piece by myself. I'm not as good as these other guys, though I'd like to be. So it is what it is at this point here. So yeah. So yeah. How's everybody doing, by the way? So this morning I'm just flatting. Hi, Luby Lobster. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Who else is here? We'll just check a look here. Deadpool Plays is here. How you doing? Disturbed Cups here. How you doing? Eric's back. How you doing, my friend? See, GC Channel's here. Corey's back. Oh boy. I think I saw Stephanie here. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? There you are. Ninja Castle. Good morning. Rafi B. How you doing, my friend? Great to see PJ's here. How you doing, buddy? So yeah. So it's nothing too exciting here, guys. I'm just flatting right now. That's pretty much probably all I'm gonna be doing in the morning stream. And I'm trying to do it with a mouse. Good to be back. PJ, look at my. So there's I got this cheap pen tablet here, guys, but it's there's some problems with it. Maybe I'll try the pen tablet. We'll see. Because sometimes I would what's it called? Let's see how good this pen tablet is. Should you buy a pen tablet to color with a pen instead? They both have their different qualities to them. Let's see. My pen tablet's not even attached. Hold on. Because I find sometimes with my pen tablet it starts doing all these funky things. So right now it's going backwards. Okay, so far so good, but sometimes when I do this, touch sensitivity goes funky on this thing. So I'm using pen tablet right now, but I just got guys, I just got a cheap bamboo pen tablet here. So see how it feels. So far so good. You can tell I got a pen tablet because you don't hear the clicking. But yeah. Guessing I have massive reference. I do have a lot of reference. I had the same reference that I used when actually drawing this thing. So nothing too crazy. But yeah. So Joseph's finishing drafts to his latest comic strip. Right on. Yeah, Wacom drivers. Yeah. I just had to reinstall my Wacom drivers though. So now, like I mentioned before, at my old job, which will be my new job, So I never worked on Cintiqs. I've never worked on a Cintiq before. So you guys would have to go to Jazza for Cintiq work. But I do have very big... I gotta turn this to color. That'd be nice, right? There you go. I don't have, what's it called? I forgot what I was talking about, guys. Too busy coloring. What was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, I don't use Cintiqs at work, but we do have gigantic tablets. The tablets I have is roughly the size of my monitor, honestly. It's like a 20-inch tablet or so. And then usually when you see me at work, I'm always slouching down and everything, so. Thank you, Gino. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Welcome. Welcome, my friend. Is this your first stream, Gino? I sometimes like to add a little bit of color. See? This is what happened. There you go. So, when will I judge the Pineapple Challenge? Probably when I'm able to get Apple to some time. Apple is extremely busy. But I will need to do it soon, because especially those who are from San Antonio who could win the that prize, you guys need to know, right? So okay, let's make it like a... So sooner than later, for sure, guys. Sooner than later. Yeah. So welcome, Gino. One great thing about my stream, Gino, is that all the people here in the chat, they're wonderful people, and over the past month, because I've been streaming like 5 times a day, they got to know each other, and they're all helping each other out. So talk to the people in the chat, Gino. They're great people, and I assume by your username you are an artist, and everyone's helping each other out, you know. And even when I'm not streaming, they're all talking to each other. So get to know the people in the chat, you know, for sure. Yeah. Let's see. I am using the lasso tool, by the way, guys. It's very simple. You're not going to learn much Photoshop from me. I will explain to you guys what I'm doing exactly. So just pretty much pressing Alt, L for lasso, their controller, Alt backspace to fill. That's all. Nothing too crazy. Actually, at this point, I'm just using the paint bucket tool, mainly because so that it doesn't go over. Just keeping everything simple. You know, flatting's nothing. You're not doing anything too crazy when it comes to flatting. There you go. But for those of you who don't know, flatting, it's just a simple way to select. So it's nice if the colors are accurate, but at the very least, it's, you know, it's very easy for me to select things whenever I'm coloring things, right? So that's why. That's right, Gino. Yeah, the community is fantastic here. Infamous Viper, how you doing? Art Nazo, welcome back, my friend. Cohen, welcome, my buddy. How you doing? Lasso tool, L for lasso tool, and then pressing L for lasso tool, and then pressing, I forget what I press. Alt. Pressing Alt to turn it into so I could do, you know, tap. So I could tap. See, you know, see, I'm very selective with how I do these little hair strands here. Actually, I should have done that. So, hey, Tony, how you doing, my brother? May I say, Tony, that, you know, watching that video that you guys put together for me, You have a very cool voice, dude. I think you would do extremely well on YouTube, my friend. You have some YouTube videos up already, right? But you have a great, like, radio voice. You got a great radio voice. Oh, whoops. So you can tell here the tablet's not the best here. There we go. See? This tablet does funky things. Here. Yeah, you should give it a try, Tony, for sure. Hey, Ninja Castle, how you doing? Raffy B, how you doing, my friend? By the way, guys, you know the that Phil DeFranco thing? I actually knew about that. That was gonna happen on Friday last week. I knew about it, but you know he was off for a week, and usually he doesn't post on Fridays anyway. But come on, see now the bet. This is the thing. My tablet's doing funky things. See, look at that. You see that? Tablet's doing funky things now. Ow. Hold on 1 second here, guys. But I didn't want to tell you guys. I was thinking about telling you guys right away it was going to happen, but then I thought to myself, what if it doesn't happen? You know? So I didn't want to get your hopes up and then it doesn't happen. So I didn't. I waited till it was completely done before. So luckily he did it. Now at first it was supposed to be on Monday, so I was excited for Monday, and then he told me, he messaged me on Monday saying that he was promoting too many trailers and thought it wouldn't help me if it was like stuck in with all the trailers. So yeah. Thank you, Grimjaw. Thank you. So you might also notice I took off the art contest video. You guys might notice that. I will put it back up, but I don't want to keep spamming Mark Hamill and Ryan Johnson at the same time because, yeah. So I'm gonna re-upload that art contest video, but without the part where I'm telling you guys to spam Ryan Johnson and Mark Hamill. So, oh boy. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of getting Ryan. Ryan has responded before, guys. So he knew about this earlier. He saw the when it was at half, so it was cool. That was pretty cool. Yes, Jay, but it's getting there. Thanks to the Philly D fans who are coming over. And by the way, if any of you are watching who are Philly D fans, please stop by and say hi. I'd love to talk to you. And what's great about that Philly D community is they're not going to come unless they are actually Star Wars fans. They're not going to actually come see it. I don't think, anyway. So I think it's great. So, is the competition still on? Are you assuming for the Are you saying for the art contest or for the pineapple? Like, all the contests are still going, including the art contest. That's still going on. However, the one where I'm getting Ryan Johnson to tweet it out, that's off now. That's off the table. Even though he didn't retweet it. I don't want to keep spamming him because I know he's seen it now. Because I know he's seen it. I don't want to keep bothering him. You know what I mean? So, gotta get 100 posts about my stuff. Like, you guys could still share with him. That's up to you, But at the same time, he has already responded to me. So, you know what I mean? Just out of courtesy. I don't want him to get 1,000 emails a day. Say, retweet this. Because I know he's seen it, and because he didn't retweet it after he saw it, I don't think he's going to, right? So, just bother him. Mark Hamill. I have a feeling he's seen it too, but yeah. So I don't know if I'm still gonna include Mark Hamill in that contest as well. Maybe just the Reddit. And honestly, if you guys are on Reddit, if any of you could, a few people have shared it on Reddit already. So if any of you want to share the piece on Reddit, you know, that'd be fantastic if you could. So. Right, so. So yeah. So how are you guys doing? Jay, my brother, how you doing? How do I fill it in? Pretty much it's just paint bucket. So I'll just turn off the ink layer there, PJ. That's all I'm doing. So it will just fill, you know, up to a point, and you just make sure that your tolerance here, so it won't leak over. That's pretty much it, PJ. Nothing too fancy. Here, not doing anything too fancy here. So, not much to see when flatting, guys, but honestly, it's just my excuse to talk to you guys, that's all. So, there you go. I'm doing good, Wild Wolf. How are you, my friend? Brian. C-Gerard got a new iPhone case? Yeah, love to see it, my friend. Love to see it. Ace. So, you guys, like if any of you guys are coloring in Photoshop, hotkeys. It will make it 10 times faster if you guys know the hotkeys. So, anything you have to go up for a menu for, there should be a hotkey for it. And if not, you could always make one, and it will make you like 10 times faster. At least 10 times faster. Yeah, absolutely, Jacob. There you go. Have I used ZBrush? Yes, I have. Or ZBrush, wherever you are in the world. ZBrush. I have used ZBrush. Though I'll admit I haven't used it in a few years. I haven't used it in a while. So I'd love to use it, but you know, if it's like anything else with any sort of technology. If you haven't used it in like even a year, features change dramatically. But I think the last time I used ZBrush was actually in. Well, I was gonna say like 2010. That's the last time I used ZBrush, but no, that's not true. I did use it when I was working at Pixamundo for a little bit. But yeah, but that's great, guys. If any of you want to learn ZBrush, because even if any of you want to get into concept art, I think nowadays it's hard to get into concept art without knowing ZBrush. You kind of need to know ZBrush now. That's I tell my students that too. Like, there's no way around it anymore. You need to know ZBrush. Let's see here. Right. Right on. Vector drawing hotkeys, yep. Hotkeys. Because the more you don't have to go to menus for things, guys, it's a lot faster. And this is one good thing about a pen tablet, guys, is you don't hear that constant clicking. Click, 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 click. Sure. But again, guys, the what's called? I just gotta make sure I'm in the lines. That's all. But you can see how dirty the pen is, right? When I fill it in, you can see all the rough lines and stuff. Probably have to go and clean some of that stuff up later on. Let's see here. Golan says about the 31-day challenge. Can I add stuff to it rather than characters, like make sort of scenery stuff, or is there like everything is final, but that shouldn't stop you from adding that stuff if you want to. But again, guys, like a lot of you have asked me after it closed if you could still change things, and as much as I would like to say yes, it kind of defeats the purpose of setting a goal at the beginning. And then some of you want to change it to add more stuff, which I think is fantastic. I think that's great. But you know what? Let's achieve your goal first, and then we could go about, you know, actually adding stuff to that. Okay, so achieve it first, and then if you want to do extra, you know, good for you, even better, right? But that's another thing about goal setting, guys. Like, it's a way for you to be realistic with yourself. Okay, so maybe this time around you weren't able to achieve it. Next time around, then we could, you know, you know how to actually, not necessarily push yourself, but how to alter yourself or be realistic with yourself. Because I will admit, some people had like really shot for the stars. Some people really shot for the stars when it came to this project, which I think is fantastic, but never really actually broke it down. So that's why. So for those of you who are behind, you still could do it. I really still believe in you. You just need to either one, really assess your time at this moment, and then think about, okay, what you need to do to actually finish it. Or you might have to bring down the quality a tiny bit, which some people are. That's another reason why some guys are, you know, they fall behind, is because they're focusing too much on the quality. Okay? But you should. Like, quality is important. Of course, quality is important. But sometimes you need to sacrifice yourself a little bit to get things done. Okay? So. Oh, I'm glad that helped me, PJ. I'm glad that helped. Let's also see if I could do something for the main channel. Like, you know how I tried to do a summary of my my vlogs for that. So let's see, because usually I get my buddy Martin. He does a summary of the vlogs weekly. Because what I don't want to do on the main channel is spam people with like daily vlogs. And I found out that didn't work too well, but I do like the weekly vlog concept. So here's something. If that's the case, I will throw clips of that in there as well, my friends. So, and you do deserve it, dude. You've been working extremely hard, man, and good on you, bro. Good for you. Keep it up. And that's for all you YouTubers there. Keep your posting consistent, for sure. You know, guys, I really wanted to get back to the fast draws and all that this week, but now that I have to color this, I don't think that's possible. Am I still taking pineapple drawings? No, I'm not anymore, Jay. That deadline passed at 7 p.m. on Sunday, my time. So a little late for that one. Sorry about that, buddy. Do I have to color the whole thing? I have to color this whole Rogue One piece. This particular piece here. So I'm hoping to see. Well, I'm going to see how far. Actually, I don't mind coloring this one because there's a few guys that, like, for example, I know who all these dudes are, right? I know who all these guys are. And I want to make sure that they're actually colored perfectly. Okay? Because they are, you know, they need to be. So don't forget to save that, guys. Control S saves your life. Stopping by. Hi, Ninjatron. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Spartan King, welcome back. Let me lock the line art so that I don't color on it. call it Bodhi here. Dominant Side. Hello, happy friend. Hello, Dominant Side. How you doing, my friend? And by the way, guys, you know that video you guys gave for me, that was pretty insane for me. I still watch that a lot, really, as a motivation for me to do better. So thank you guys for that. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Not so late, Down Inside. I just got started. I got started here. I should be streaming for... This is going to take me a while to flat, guys. Even just the flat. But one good thing about the flats, then I just figure out where all the lighting's going to go. I just figure out where all the lighting's going to go. And then adjust the colors. And then I do my little tricks here and there. Ooh. Do my little tricks here and there. So, there you go. Am I a UFC fan? Yeah, I am. No, you're the best, Diamond Side. You guys are awesome. Thank you for that. Oh, sure, do that, Jay. No problem. Include it, my friend. You know, and I'll admit to you guys, I am avoiding all your pineapple drawings until I get to see Apple. Though it is hard. It is hard to avoid. Yeah, flatting is hard for sure. No, I can't sing. My wife wasn't too happy with the stream the other night. She was trying to sleep, and as you guys know, me and Mark were belting it during the stream, right? So, especially now in the morning, nah, I can't. I'd love to sing for you guys right now, but I can't. For the sake of my marriage, guys. Those will have to take place more during the day now, I think. So, oops. Flatting does take a lot of time, Ninjatron. Yeah, it's one of those tedious things. It's like necessary evil type things. But it's one of those things where, you know, put in some good tunes and try to get lost in everything. Might have to do some adjusting here later on, but and there's and even in most art professions, there's something like this. Like this is something that, you know, if I had a company, this is what you get your interns to do, type thing. Dermody, how you doing, my friend? Joanna, I haven't even heard. Like, I'll admit, I haven't watched in quite a bit there, Grimjaw. So, is she the new one, Joanna? Play some SingStar. Maybe I will, Joseph. Maybe I will with you guys. ADSJJ1, you were amazing, my friend. Hey, thank you for joining the stream. Is this your first stream? I do not recognize your name, my friend. Do not recognize it. You can't see my cursor either? be honest, guys. I don't know what you could see, what you can't see. Oh, she's the strawweight champion. Okay, there you go. What happened to that girl? With Paige Van Zandt, right? She doesn't do much nowadays, right? I actually like what's her name? Michelle Waterman. I like her. She used to be called the Karate Hottie. Used to call her. I love the Iron Giant, Darmody. I love the Iron Giant. That's a wonderful film. And again, that's one of those films I actually watched later. I actually just watched that in the past. I would say, oh, how many years ago? Just about a year and a half ago. Oh, my kids love that movie. Do I like Conor McGregor? Who doesn't like Conor McGregor? You know, I like guys who could talk. You know what I mean? But it just helps that he's a really good fighter, too, you know? So. Oh, really, Ninjatron? Yeah. All right. Why not Huanator? For sure, yeah. Yeah, Raptors suck. I think, you know, they had no confidence going into that Cleveland series, so it is what it is. Gonna have to blow it up. Gonna have to blow it up. Very unfortunate. You might notice here, guys, I'm actually adding in strands of hair to some of this. Because that's what happens with hair. Sometimes you see through and you see the scalp. Morning, the Ad Bum. Welcome back. It's okay, Modi, you can still do it. Introduce the flyweight to UFC. Yeah, it is good. It is good to see the growth. And it is good to see the women fighting, too, you know? Because sometimes that's what we need, like strong women who can fight. More, you know. My daughter is taking Taekwondo right now. She's quite enjoying it. Just trying to think if I should add these lines here. Hold on. Maybe I will. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second here, guys. Let me just get this one. Oh boy. Is that 3 divisions for the one? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Darbody. Oh, that's right. I did not upload the Optimus Pine. I apologize about that, guys. I'll try to get that up today, then, okay? What's going on there? One brush. What's that? Blur. It's one thing that's not good about this tablet. It's not the best tablet in the world. Regular brush. By the way, X, guys, if you press X, it will switch your swatches here. So sometimes I'll have two, and I'll go back and forth, depending on what it is. All right, here. Oh, Darmody wants me to call him Darmondi again. There you go, my friend. Halo movie got canceled again? There you go. Kempo 5.0. It's called an American art. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's right, PJ. You do martial arts, right? I've seen your Facebook picture. You do some martial arts. Is that the type you do, PJ? I got up to third Dan black in Taekwondo, but I am the worst third Dan black belt in the world. I'll tell you that much. I'm horrible. I think the only reason they gave it to me was I kept paying money. I love it to you guys. Let's see. What should it? Rumor has it, what a workshop worked a bit of Spider-Man suit once. That's right on. I could see that for sure. What is a great shop. Ninjatron. Yes, I will be at TFCon Mississauga this year. They just haven't announced me yet. I'm not sure why. But I will be at TFCon Mississauga this year. I talked to Colin already, and it looks like we are good to go. So I will be there. So if any of you are in the Canada area or in the Toronto area, love to meet you in person. Make sure you stop by Ninjatron, my friend. Have you said hi to me before at TFCon, Ninjatron? Nice to see you, Roberto. Good to see you, my friend. Clean that apartment, Grimjaw. Oh, yeah. Oh, right on. Hey, Stefano. How's the color going? Are you dividing the work with your friend? Yes. And actually, it's more than one friend. I have actually 3 guys working on this now. All who I have worked with before. Because my buddy, bless his heart, he tried, but it is overwhelming. So we're all pitching in, trying to help him out a little bit here. Oops. Bless his heart, as they would say. Just get these fingers out of the way. Hey, Emmas, how are you doing, my friend? AM's the Great. That's right on. Right on, AM's the Great. It's gonna be in Toronto sometime this year. Where are you from? Let's go up here. These ones are easier. Thinking about K2, he's pretty much one color. Hi, Frederick. How you doing? Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Hold on, guys. Let me just finish K2 and then I'll get back. I see some questions here. I'll answer that in 1 second. Let me finish. Has the background been darkened? Yeah, yeah. I turned it gray, just so it helps my eyes. Yeah, I did see a question here I wanted to answer. Let me see. Let's go up. Okay, yep. Ninja Castle's right. Ninja Castle's right. That's how you do it. Did I see your future piece? I'm not sure, Darmandi. I don't remember. I apologize. And again, I apologize to you yesterday. I didn't do the vlog yesterday. So I got to combine. Today's vlog will be two days. Okay. I actually did. You know how I told you guys I was doing that IDW cover? I did that on Monday. I wish I could show you guys, but I was happy with how it turned out. Whoops. So, hello, Mehdi. How you doing, my friend? Oh, Ninja Trust saw me at Panel Fan Expo. Holy cow, that's a long time ago, my friend. You know what? I remember that panel. That was Derek was with me, and then Pat. I remember that panel. Holy cow, that's going back there. Oh boy. Oh boy. So guys, let me just pull the chat down here so I can read everybody's. So we could pull the chat down. Okay. All right. Good night, Huanator. Thanks for stopping by. Just put that there. Okay. Do I have a art-related job outside of YouTube, as JJ says? Well, as of right now, I am doing some covers for IDW. I'm actually doing a few more. But I am going back to my old job. I explained this earlier to you guys. I am going back to my old job. I work in film. And once I tell you guys, I'm able to tell you guys what I'm working on, you're going to laugh. And then you're going to say, yeah, that you could see that's something I'm doing, but you're going to laugh as well. You will laugh. So. Pretty much Amaz Flats. So Flats is just like this. Really, the main purpose for Flats is just so I can select it a lot easier. I can do selections a lot easier. I don't have to do the lasso anymore when it comes to the different elements, and it really speeds up the coloring processes. When I was in Dreamwave before, so that colorist, when they first come in, this is the first thing. This is what we would get them to do first. This is the grunt work, as they say. So, I'm a professional jazz singer. There you go. But yeah, my main job outside, it's called matte painting. Do a lot of filling in the green screen. Ah, that's green. So what? But it's funny though. Once you guys hear what I'm the actual show I'm working on, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh, and you say, "Yeah, it makes sense," but you're gonna laugh as well. And no guessing, because I can't. I'm not allowed to say anything yet. So. Nor is the deal like 100% signed yet, too. Like I haven't signed any contract yet, but I have worked with these guys before, so it's not like, I do trust them. So. Whoops. Oh. What happened there? What happened there? Okay, anyway. Okay, take care. What should I draw today? Take care, my friend. It's not a kid show. No, no, it's very much an adult show. It's very much an adult show. Well, I guess kids could watch it before you take that adult theme too far. It's not a kid show though. But considering everything I've been doing the past 7 months, it will make sense. That's the only hint I'll give. Though it's not Star Wars. I'll tell you right now, it's not Star Wars. Nor Star Wars related. Okay? But considering everything I've done the past month, you'll be like, oh yeah. And you're going to laugh too. But that's all I can say, guys. Don't press me anymore on that, lest I get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. That's the best hint I could give you, Seizure. There you go. Do the editors from IDW look for you to do their covers? Yes, I've been doing the covers recently for them. I actually just finished one the other day. I will be doing another one this weekend. But yes, I am back on that cover train now. Which is good, because I can handle covers. I can't handle interior art anymore. Again, as much as... I know you guys would love to see me do interior art. I just don't have the time to do interior art right now. Avengers 8, no. But now, and honestly, to work on Star Wars, things like Star Wars and Avengers and all that, you would have to move. I just can't move right now. I got a family. So, well, I could move, but, I don't want to uproot my family right now. Especially my daughter. She's older. She's going to high school soon, and you guys know it's tough when, especially at that age. Especially at that age, to go to a new school and make new friends. It's not the easiest thing to do in the world. So if I don't have to move, I'm not going to. Right? So. All right. How much do I charge for covers? It depends. PJ, I don't because I'm working with them right now. I don't think I could reveal that. It is more than a page rate though. But PJ, if you saw I believe you did too. You saw my how much do comic artists actually make? And then when I say there's a part there where I say cover art, it is. If I remember exactly what I said there, it's probably on the lower end of that. That's how much I'm making with them right now. But again, it's not really the page rate I'm concerned with, because it's more. I know I'm going to make more money on the back end selling that cover more than in the actual page rate itself. That's why I'm not too worried about it. Don't worry about it. What about it? So, okay, enjoy your food cone. But if we were to buy the original art from you, now, for this particular piece, because it's and I also drew the cover twice the size, PJ. So, if it's a popular cover. If it turns out to be a popular cover, PJ, I could probably demand $600 to $1,000 for it at a convention. So again, guys, it's not really. It's more the back end, more the front end. So I do get some money in the front end, which helps, of course. But it's more the back end that I'm concerned with. Here am I drinking Diet Coke in the morning. It's open and it's available. I'll take it. There you go. Which do I like better, DC or Marvel? I like both, KD. I've been a fan of both for a long, long time. So, have you ever done T-shirt designs? Not really, Amos. Not really. Rafi B is your game. It's what's it called? There's a game called Smite with God, Myth, and Legends fighting each other. No, that's fine, Rafi B. Especially if there's nothing wrong with that. That's like me doing a comic book sample about Thor or Captain America. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Unless you're tracing the artwork, then I'll have a problem with that. Okay. Just curious how the editors look for who does the covers or interior art. The interior art, it's all about the story. Who could tell the story the best, and who could get it done in the time they need it to be done. That's usually how it works. So the only time really they'll take a chance on somebody who is brand new. Well, number one, if their art just blows them away and they know that your artwork's going to sell, and that people forget that part. Your artwork has to sell. They think the general public will actually pick up your art and buy it. Okay, that's the main thing that editors are looking for. That's when they will give you a shot. Now, your artwork has to be really cool for them to give you one out of the gate like that. Like there are guys who, their artwork's so cool, then the editors will look for a project for you right away. However, there are also times where they think your artwork's okay, and they'll put you in a pile, and you're in the pile where if for some reason there's a fire, meaning that maybe the regular artist is behind on the book, or they needed something out really quickly, then they will call you, saying, hey, we probably need this really fast. Can you do it really fast? That's what happened to me. That's honestly what happened to me. So that's for interior art. When it comes to actual covers, their main thing is, will your illustration, will it sell the book? Will it make people stop in their tracks and then stop and pick up the book? That's their whole thing behind that. Now, usually they'll reward a hardworking penciler with that job. Usually you don't start out doing covers. It's very rare. Like, unless you are like an illustrator that's highly regarded, it's very rare that they start you out just doing covers. Very rare. And you'll find a lot of the cover artists nowadays, some of them are like YouTubers, or like very well-known illustrators, like who just do cover art, right? So you guys got guys like Art Germ. If you guys know Art Germ, that guy's phenomenal. Or even like my friend Sakimi Chan, like those guys, they have a huge following. Then they'll just get them to the cover work. So that is much harder to get into if that's all you want to do, just the cover work. Now, lucky for me with IDW, I have a rapport with them. I've worked with them before, many times. Worked with them before. So they that's why they decided to give me a shot doing just the covers. So, whoops. It's hard to determine where I want the selection to be here, guys. Like something like this. Let's just do this. All right. Yeah, PJ put together a great thank you video, and not just PJ, but all of you for everything that you guys said during that video. Thank you very much for that. And also those who wanted to be a part of that video. Thank you guys too. Thank you. I know a lot of you wanted to be a part of that video, but weren't in the group chat. That's why. That's what happened there, and then PJ had no way to contacting you. So. But I will be doing a community video for the. Oops, what am I doing there? I did that wrong. What's it called? For the pineapple stream, I do plan on, or the pineapple video, I do plan on including all your artwork, no matter if you won or not. I'm gonna put all your artwork in there, and 31-day challenge video. I'm gonna put as much artwork as I can of the finished stuff. I know I'm gonna receive thousands of pieces of art, so we'll see what's feasible. Yes, Darmoni, Fat Man on Batman. That's a fantastic one. Yeah, because I know PJ wanted everyone in. Ooh, I turned Bodhi blue there. Like, and I know the intention was not to not include everybody. I know everybody, but it was just, I know it was a last minute type thing. But even what you guys wrote afterwards, like a lot of you wrote to me some really, really wonderful messages afterwards in the comments. So thank you guys for that. That did mean a lot to me too. So thank you guys. Whoops. Let's change the color of this guy. I want more an orange color. I can choose the colors anyway. Does having a big following help get up a job in comics? It can. It can. However, Tricol, let's be honest. Even if the YouTuber has 1 million subscribers, that doesn't guarantee they could get a comic book job. Maybe as a cover artist. But at the same time, they still have to prove they could tell a story. Okay, so even if they have 1 million followers, they gotta be able to draw comics. And again, comics is completely different than doing regular illustrations. So it depends. It all depends. Now, it doesn't hurt. Definitely doesn't hurt. And of course, if you proved you already could draw comics, yeah, absolutely. It could help. But it's not a guarantee. I wouldn't say that's a guarantee at all. So don't worry, PJ. That's me every day trying to trying to figure out if I got everyone's artwork into the vlogs, because I don't want to disappoint anyone. And then sometimes I do. As you guys know, I missed a lot of your art. So hi, Spuggy Hop. Yeah. Josh fell a bit behind, so I have actually a few guys pitching in because I need this. I'll be honest, guys. I need this done by this weekend, by Monday. I need to get all these colors done. They need to be done. So I'm actually going to be coloring this one myself. So nothing on Josh. Josh is working extremely hard. He's a good guy. He just fell behind. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Tony. Great to talk to you again, my friend. And get on that radio job, my friend. Mr. Podcast's voice. Jacob's back from lunch. How was lunch, Jacob? How was lunch? Oh, no, for sure, PJ. It's not easy. It's not easy. But then, like Gary Vee said, it's not supposed to be easy, right? That's why not everyone can do it. And I know you're doing your best to respond to every single comment. It's tough. It's very, very tough. Honestly, it takes hours of work. And as you guys know, I just started responding to the comments from my my Star Wars video just yet last night, as you guys knew. And it's really tough to keep up with. It really is. So that's the hard part. You find it difficult to eat when the weather is hot. Why don't you eat some watermelon then, my friend? Watermelon's good on a nice hot day, or some cantaloupe. You know, when I was in China, there were these cantaloupe vendors there, and I was tempted to buy some, but then the vendor, he was like smoking when he was cutting the the pineapples or the I was thinking pineapples. He was smoking right over the the cantaloupes. Like the cigarette kind of hanging, cut it like this, right? And I'm like, I don't want to. Alright. How's the diet going? Diet's good. Diet is good, except for that one lapse on Saturday, as you guys know. Workouts not so good. I haven't. I broke my streak, unfortunately, so I'll get back on that today, guys. I promised you. So thank you for reminding me, my friend. I'll get back on it today. Workout's not so good, but the diet's still in check. It'll be interesting to see when I get to Alamo what I could be doing. I am spending quite a few days in the hotel by myself. So I'm just gonna change the color of this, maybe something darker. That's great, PJ. I'm so happy for you, buddy. So happy. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job, by the way. Keep it up, my friend. Keep it up. Consistency is the most important part, for sure. So, and you're being extremely consistent. I'm proud of you, bro. Proud of you. Nobody selling watermelons or melons yet? Right on. Hey, Brent. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Welcome. Oh, you're gonna kill that goal, my PJ. You might even get to 200 by then. Kill that goal. Kill it. Kill that goal. Kill that goal. Woo! Oh, that's great, Kenshin. That's great. Great to hear you're working hard, my friend. Great to hear. Great to hear. You know, and it is great to see. Like, I do see a lot of what you guys are doing for the Raise Your Game, and you guys are doing extremely awesome with all your stuff. Like, I'm extremely high with that too. There are some people who I still have a problem with what they chose, because it's not very clear. So I will probably give them a little bit more leeway because I didn't get back to them. But there's some who just said something like things really simply, and I need to correct some things, or at least get some clarification on things. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. It takes time to learn. Honestly, it took me a long time to learn how to color in Photoshop, Jack. It's even when I started VFX, I wasn't that great in Photoshop at all. It was only when I finally became a full-on matte painter that I started picking up the tricks, and that took a while. So I'm talking maybe the past 5 years. That's when I really started learning Photoshop. Because in comics, I had no idea what I was doing in comic books. Turn the saturation down. Oops. Starscream, yes, yes, that's right. Thank you very much, Starscream. Thank you. Yeah, he responded. If you guys saw that tweet last week I sent out to him, he responded to me right away. Then he followed me. Then he messaged me on Friday. So that's what I knew it was going to happen. But I didn't want to tell you guys until I was 100% sure it was going up. And the only way to be 100% sure is when it actually goes up. That's why. So originally it was supposed to go up on Monday. But he was telling me that the awesome segment... Oh, what am I doing? The awesome segment was very trailer heavy, so he didn't want to put that in there. He said it would probably get lost, so that's why he waited till yesterday to put it up. But a fantastic, amazing guy. Phil's great. Phil's a great guy. But when I found out, I wanted to scream it in the virtual chat, but I said, you know what? People before have said they would share things and they didn't. So I wanted to make 100% sure that was going up first. So have I worked for other publishers aside from IDW? That's right, ADSJJ1. Can I just call you A, my friend? Oh, and thanks for being part of the nation, my friend. Thank you. Yes, I have worked for Marvel, DC, Top Cow, Image Comics, and all that stuff. And since you're new, you probably don't know, I have worked in film. I've worked on Watchmen. I've worked on Percy Jackson. I've worked on Furious 7, Underworld, Awakening. My art career is pretty extensive, and that's in that way. So, oops. There you go. Okay. Oh, you use Clip Studio Paint? Right on, Ninjatron. That's right. That's cool. You know, when I was working at MPC, when I was working on Percy Jackson, they, because, Photoshop's expensive, and they didn't have enough licenses for everybody, so they were trying to get me to use a program called the GIMP. The GIMP. Have any of you used the GIMP? It's not bad. But it's not Photoshop at the same time. I was like, dudes, I can't use the GIMP. And then when I was working at MGM, because they didn't want to get the Photoshop license, they asked me to use PaintShop Pro, which actually isn't a bad program either. It's not bad, but I told them, hey, dudes, it's okay, but I'm not nearly as efficient as I would in Photoshop. So then they actually gave me Photoshop after that. Ooh, this should be this color too. I have to change this color here. Oh, I could just do this. So, yeah, great seeing new people in this community for sure. What kind of stuff have I worked in relation to film? Now, just like I said, the most recent thing I've worked on, I worked on The Promise, which just came out this month, if I'm not mistaken. That was the last one I did before I quit my job last year, which I'm going back to. But so The Promise, if you guys want to watch something now that I did, you could go turn on Netflix. I worked on Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and I worked on the Green Legend, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, the Green Legend, and I worked on what's it called, Marco Polo. I worked a little bit on Marco Polo, so you guys could check that out. You get the chance. Yeah. By the way, guys, if any of you, anyone here new to the chat, which some of you are, and if you are artists, especially if you are artists already, the people in the chat here, they're wonderful. They're helping each other out. They're great people. So feel free to talk to them. They're amazing people. So all of them willing to help each other out. So especially if you are an artist, talk to the people in the chat. Great people. There you go. Will I ever do a basic how-to Photoshop tutorial? Possibly. But again, I'm probably not the best for that, guys. I would refer you to other YouTubers probably first before I personally do a Photoshop tutorial. Mainly because what I'm good at in Photoshop, again, I can't really reveal to you guys because that's stuff I reveal to my students, and my students pay. I mentioned this before. My students do pay a lot of money, and and out of respect for them, I don't want it to be something that you could get free on the internet. That's why a lot of my tricks that I use, I don't share them, more out of courtesy for them, more than anything else. But if I stop teaching, that's different. If I stop teaching, then by all means, I'll probably share that with you guys. So here's hoping I get fired. I know. Now that's one thing I haven't done, guys. Before I haven't digitally inked before. Like I've darkened my pencils before, but I haven't really digitally inked. So yeah. Okay, bye, Diamond Side. Great seeing you here. Bye, Infamous Viper. Bye-bye. Oh, are you not going? Oh, the other guys are going. Okay. But yeah, guys, if you can't afford Photoshop, of course, which is completely understandable. Yeah, like other programs, those free programs, a lot of everything that you do in those programs, it's pretty much what's it called, the same as Photoshop. Think of it to like training to when you actually do get Photoshop eventually. I would say if you just because it's industry standard, if you can afford Photoshop, go for it. But if you can't, any one of those programs, they should be cool. Oops. ADSJJ, I've been live streaming for the past. I live streamed the past 3 pieces of my art, and I streamed like 3 times a day. So you came a little bit. Well, of course, you came from the Philip DeFranco video. If you wanted to check out some of those live streams, they're actually in playlists right now. So I drew the last 3 pieces: the Rogue One piece, the what's it called? Which pieces were those, guys? The Attack of the Clones piece and the Force Awakens piece. I did all of those live. on YouTube, and they are on. You could go check out my playlist, and they are there if you wanted to check those guys out. But I will be live streaming very soon, 3 times a week, and just drawing. It's very rare actually that I'm coloring on the live stream. This is a rarity, as we call it. This is a rarity. And you can ask these guys here. They're used to me drawing. They're not used to me actually coloring. This is the first time I'm really coloring for them on the live stream. Though I did do it once before when I was doing that drawing Elsa as a superhero video. I did do it once before. The most important hotkey, guys, Control S. Control S, my friends. Yes, Feng Zhu, that's right, Izat. I 100% agree with Izat, especially if you want to be a concept artist. Watch every single video and listen to every single podcast. That guy is a goldmine of information. So. Draw Attack on Titan. One day for sure. Thank you, A. I'm gonna call you A from now on, my friend. Gonna call you A from now on. Yeah, but don't worry, guys. I'll be getting back to that. So I'm trying to figure out the regular schedule. So I will be doing one fast draw a week, one art challenge a week, and then one where I'm actually putting together somewhat of a print. Okay, I mentioned that before. Somewhat of a print. I'm going to be doing that as well. Okay, so you guys can let me know. Or I will release that schedule pretty much after Alamo City Comic Con. By the way, Aid, if you didn't know this, I'm going to be bringing my my Star Wars piece to Alamo City Comic Con in a couple weeks, actually. I'll bring it there. So, and then after that, I'm going back to work. But I will be live streaming. Though, with that live stream, guys, I'll probably do one dedicated for you guys. So I'll probably do it like in the morning. I'm still working it out, guys. I'm still working out the schedule, the best way to do things. Because when I was working before and I was doing live streaming, the only way I could make it work is if I did it like in the evenings, my time, which is a lot of you guys are sleeping around that time. Oh, that might be early morning your time, actually, guys. Now think about it. For some of you guys, I'm thinking about my Australian friends here. Australian, New Zealand friends here. But yeah, that fast draw is a lot of fun, and people like it, so I'm going to be making that a regular weekly series. Because I really enjoy doing those fast draws. A way for me to interact with you guys, so. Am I getting tired because I'm always live streaming? No. Did you guys know this is my regular body clock? Waking up at this time. Now I will try to adjust it at Alamo because I do want to get back to the evenings when I go back to work. So I'm taking Alamo as the opportunity to do so. So we'll see, guys. Let's see here. Yeah. Dinner time for Kenshin. Dinner time. But you guys could tell whenever I'm live streaming, it's so I could get work done more than anything. And you know, and when it's something as monotonous as flatting, that's when I like live streaming, because you know, this is where I really turn off my head, my mind, and stuff like that, because it's not the most complex thing in the world, especially if you've done it a lot before. So. Jay, it's all practice, my friends. All practice. Don't worry, it'll get better. But construction has a lot of value. Though sometimes for my students, if their construction is off, most likely it's because the perspective is off. So maybe that's one thing to check there, Jay. Okay, make sure your perspective is going right. There's perspective in everything, including hands, most especially hands, and that's the hardest type of perspective. It's the structural drawing part of it. Have I seen the blue Blade Runner trailer? Yeah, that's pretty awesome, Jack. I love that trailer. That's great. It's a great trailer. You know that too. I just saw Blade Runner, I think a couple years ago for the first time. My friend was like, "You never seen Blade Runner?" What's wrong with you? You haven't seen Blade Runner? So that's one I'm pretty interested in for sure. We'll see. There it goes. Whoops. Thank you, Tobias. Not much to see in the older vids. The ones I'm proud of is in the full pieces playlist, so everything else you could go without. So, Final Cut. Yeah, you got to go with the Final Cut for sure. Oh, thank you, Jay. Hope that helps. Yeah, and that's what some people forget. People forget that everything has perspective. People have perspective. And an easy way to do that, guys, is if you are, what's it called? Put everything in boxes. And I mentioned that before. Put everything in boxes. Construct everything in boxes first. And it does help. It does help. If you could put everything in the box. Let's get this thumb in here. That's a thumb. Oh, there you go, Ninja Tron. I haven't watched Ready Player or Ready Player One yet. They're done filming that, right? I believe they're done filming that already. Did I go to an art school or any type, or are you mostly self-taught? I did go to art school. I took technical illustration. My first time go around. I went to college twice. I took a technical illustration first time around, so that's how I learned to draw backgrounds, really. And then after going full time into comics, then I went back for computer animation. After that, so yeah, and yeah. Oh, Emma's, yeah. Josh fell extremely behind, and yeah, it's a tough project. So I'm jumping in. I'm coloring one, and actually I hired a couple more guys to jump in as well to help me out with this. So hopefully we can make it. Well, mainly because I need it done by. I need this whole thing done by this weekend. So. That's why. Let's see. Okay, Jay, thanks for stopping by, my friend. I'd love to do a Draw My Life video, my friends, but those things take time, dude. What happened here? Oh, the color changed here. Ow. Ah, must have filled it in. There you go. It's better. Bye-bye, Jay. There you go, Ms. I know you guys want to help out. It's okay. We got this, guys. I'll let you know if the weekend comes around and things get really tight. I'll let you guys know, okay? But you could. It very much could. So. Again, guys, this is the whole grunt work part of it. Let's see here. What do? Oh, Tobias, I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I haven't heard that. Would there be a slot to draw? No. All the drawing's done. It's just the cool computer colors. Oops. There you go. There you go. How'd you get so good at Photoshop? Doing it every day for 15 hours a day, my friend. Just like everything else, you pick up a lot of stuff, especially if it's your main job and that's all you've been doing. You can pick up a lot of stuff here, so... Hey. Do I do a tutorial video? Not for Photoshop, but I do have my drawing ones. As you guys have seen, I do my drawing ones, but not for Photoshop. Again, guys, it's a courtesy to my students. Now, if there ever comes a time where I'm not teaching anymore, then I'll be more than happy to do a Photoshop tutorial for you guys. And here, and this is pretty easy. Like, this is nothing too groundbreaking. But a lot of my techniques that I do, I can't really show you guys without, So hope you guys understand that. Like things like hotkeys and stuff, I could tell you guys if you want. Sometimes I forget what they are, but. So, gotta love Photoshop. That's right, gotta love Photoshop. Yes, the Dermonini. What wasn't necessarily called out? Someone just expressed their concern because he felt, in essence, because I called those particular drawings bad, those 3-minute drawing bad, and because some people, like this particular person, felt he couldn't draw to that particular level, even with an hour's worth of drawing, and then I'm calling that one bad already. He felt that, and I can understand this, he felt like, in turn I'm saying if all drawing looks like that at the end, that it's a bad drawing. And it discouraged him. And you know what? The more I thought about it, the more I got it. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I can actually see that. I could see why he would feel that way. So I'll just be a little more careful in my words. That's all. That's all. In essence, when I'm criticizing my own drawings, I think I think to myself, it should be okay. But then I realize, okay, he's comparing his drawing, that particular drawing anyway, to his own drawings. So. Blue Lighting TV, right on. I haven't heard of that channel actually. There, Nathan. So if Nathan approves, I'm sure it's a good channel. Yeah, and also, guys, I could say I'm a colorist, but I wouldn't call myself a digital painter like a lot of these guys. Like a lot of these guys are phenomenal digital painters, and I'm not a digital painter per se. I could color. Like, I could color this thing, no problem. But if you were to call me a digital painter, that's a problem. Not a problem, but I would say it's not 100% accurate. Let's say that way. Kenshin is back. Welcome back, my friend. Okay, Jacob's going to go watch The Flash. Go watch The Flash. I am using a very small pen tablet, by the way, guys. If you want to see my pen tablet, here it is. That's my pen tablet. Cheap bamboo. Nothing fancy here, guys. Nothing fancy at all. I'm not fancy, and I'm cheap. So you're not going to see these crazy... You're not going to see any crazy Cintiqs on my desk here. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just jealous. I would love to have one, but I think my money's better spent elsewhere right now, so. Other parts of my business. Like, if my channel was more of a digital painting, or if I did a lot more of those, then maybe I probably would invest in one of those, but I'm like, nah. As of right now, probably not. The colors have to be spot on here for Krennic because right now it doesn't look too much like Krennic. Mm-hmm. Right on. I should win challenge of the month. Would I look to move houses here in Canada? No, probably not. I own my house here. Market's crazy right now. Like in Toronto, guys, the housing from it's insane. You cannot buy a house here in Toronto. You cannot. All of you guys, you cannot unless you're extremely rich. You cannot afford a house here. The average price for a detached house here in Toronto right now is $1.5 million. That's how bad it is right now. Because I'll tell you, if I could, I wouldn't mind moving to Texas. Houses there, they're only like, they're only, how much are they? They're only roughly around maybe 300, 400,000. You could have a giant house, 300, 400,000. What did I do there, guys? What did I do there? What did I do to, no. Oops. What did I do to Darth here? Oh no. How did that happen? Let's see where that paint bucket came from. So it's pretty crazy over there. Okay, that's why I have history here, guys. No problem. No problem. It just means I have to select this again. You know what? I probably didn't press deselect or something like that. So this is gonna be an hour-long video. I'll probably be streaming for another. You know what? I'll probably stop soon, guys. Mainly because I have to edit the vlog, the 2-day vlog, by the way, and get some of your artwork in there. So I'll give you guys one more chance. If you can, please do upload any Raise Your Game artwork from the past couple days, and I'll try to include that. And hopefully I'll remember all the Twitter artwork this time around. And you'll see a lot of the vlog videos, like, it's all your artwork, guys. It's all your artwork. Like, half's your artwork. So go put those in. Go put those in if you can. Again, Twitter or Instagram, guys, because it's easier for me. So don't do it on Facebook. Please don't do it on Facebook. It's so much easier to capture it if you do it on Twitter or Instagram. Okay. Yeah, but do it sooner than later, guys, because it'll probably take me about 20 minutes or so to actually put the footage together from the past couple days. But then also, yeah, so I'd like to get it done before my kids go to school. I would like to work out today. Yesterday, I said to myself, because I was cleaning up line work yesterday, a lot. That's pretty much what I was doing all day yesterday. I was cleaning up the line work, and then connecting all the line work, and then digitally fixing the connections in between the artwork. That's what I was doing a lot yesterday, and preparing for the Phil DeFranco bomb yesterday. That's what I was pretty much doing all day yesterday. I was actually I wanted to stream me fixing the line work. However, I couldn't get the Photoshop to work, and then I found a YouTube video which explained why. So, at the very least, that's all fixed now. So I can show you guys this. So, yeah, remember the Twitter. I won't forget, Jack. The Twitter. Emma's, can you do me a huge favor, please? Can you send that drawing to me again? But just put it on Twitter. Just tweet it to me. Tweet it to me, my friend. Tweet it to me. Just so I don't have to go searching for it. You'll save me a ton of time by doing that, my friend. Okay? Let's see. Let's finish off Tarkin here. Just flatting this thing, guys, is probably going to take me all morning. Just to flat this thing. I am, you know, I am sad that I'm not coloring this whole thing myself. But it was a decision I made because I know I couldn't go into Alamo without colors. I couldn't have gone in without colors, so sacrifices we do. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I bet you anything, when I put out the color video, it's gonna pop way more than the actual drawing video itself. Because that's what happens. I find people just respond to color, and naturally, of course, they just respond to color better than. They naturally respond to color better, so. Me too. So I have a feeling the video that I'm going to put out once this is all colored is going to do way better than the current video right now. Though the video that's going to be with the color won't have as much of the drawing in it. Like the one now, it's all drawing. It's all drawing. But the actual color video, it'll have more clips from the movies. There'll be a little bit of drawing, but not as much as the original one. So. Or it might be something where I'll just show the main players. And that's about it. So, Bartlesons, how you doing? Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Thanks for joining in, my friend. Thank you. Is it okay if you send it on actual Twitter itself, Emma's? If you don't mind. Again, just because it's way easier for me, because it's hard for me to get my direct messages on my, especially on Instagram. Or if you send a direct message, send it via Twitter. Okay, not through Instagram, because I can't get my Instagram messages via my my workstation. I'm sure there's probably a way to do it, but I'm not doing it properly anyway. Okay. But Bartlesons, if it sounds like from your name that you like to do art as well, which is fantastic. Feel free to talk to everyone here in the chat. They're wonderful people, and I keep mentioning that because they are. They are wonderful people. So check, they're willing to help you too with your art. So I have a wonderful community here. So would love to be for you to be a part of it. Okay. Feels very Andy Warholish. Yeah, could be. But you know, the whole, even when I get the colors back from every single one of them, guys, I will be changing all of it. And they know that. They know that already. I know some colorists, they don't like that, the fact I change all of the colors. But the main reason what's it called? Oops. You know, because the whole thing has to be consistent with one another, and I'm putting everything in my style, and I'm the one doing the effects. So I add things like textures, flares, all of that. All of this will have a very Drew Struzan feel to it, which is a Star Wars feel at the end of the day. So when you see this whole thing at the end, it's going to be like a more complicated, the feel I want is a more complicated more detailed Drew Struzan painting. That's what I'm going for anyway. So, is this an hour-long video? Well, a little bit more than an hour, but I think I'm going to be stopping. I'll probably stop right now, guys, but I will be back probably in a couple hours. Okay, so I'm going to finish this with you guys. I'm going to try to finish this in the morning, but judging how fast this first part went, I might honestly take the whole day to flat this thing. But for sure. So let me just answer a couple more questions. Hi, Alexander. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for following, my friend. Yo, Tom. What's up, buddy? What? Yo, Tom. Oh, boy. Do I ever use brushes? No, I don't. No. Pretty much just microns. I'm not very good with the brush. I haven't used it since college. Though it's just like anything, guys. It's so right now I'm comfortable using things I'm comfortable with. If I felt there was a need to use a brush, then of course I'd use the brush. And of course inking. But knowing myself too, I spill a lot of things. I spill a lot of things, so that's why I'd prefer not to use brushes. Oh no, that's fine. Pretty much I just use a paint bucket tool. That's what I'm doing. So even though it goes over, the paint bucket tool, it just fills up to a certain point. Okay, so it depends on the tolerance of your paint bucket tool. So, thank you, James. Thank you. Oh, actually, I do encourage that. What's your name? Here, sorry, you're new, so I forgot your name, my friend. Bartlesons, yes, please do. And that's for any one of you guys. If you want to share your Instagram, please do. Don't put a link because it won't show up. Okay, but just put your handle there, and everyone check each other out. Put your Twitter and Instagram for the most part. Yeah, absolutely. Even if you have a YouTube channel, just put the handle for that in there. Tom says, what? James trying to color? Yeah, you get to tell, eh, Darmody? There you go. You came in and heard that I'm leaving. Just for you, Tom. There you go. When you say what pixels, what do you mean, my friend, Rafi? Is it like, you mean, like, I mean, I'm working simply here. I'm 8-bit. It's just 8 bits. Let's see here. I'll show the size of this thing. Here's the size instead of pixels. Let's see here, pixels. I'm working at 5K right now. My computer's a beast, guys. It can handle 5K. So, though it'll probably be faster if I did smaller, but my computer can handle it. That's why I don't mind working 5K here. All right. All right. Thank you, Ninjatron. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, that's great, Nathan. Fantastic. Says he's going to be doing a sponsored walk-up on one of the biggest mountains in Wales for dementia. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. Yep. Okay, guys. Everybody show your Instagram. Please do. Please do. Okay, and with that, we are going to end off for today. Save this one. Saving. Don't forget to save, guys. That's the most important hotkey out of all of them. Control S. So I will be back in a couple hours, guys. I'm just gonna take some time and edit the vlog for today. Okay. So right now, guys, please, if you haven't shared what you've been working on for your 31-day challenge, please do share it now. Please share it now, or it won't be in today's video, which is okay because it should be in hopefully tomorrow's video. The reason I waited a couple days for this is because I didn't have much footage the first day, so hopefully I have a little bit of more footage. So, okay, guys, thank you for watching the stream. You guys are the best as always. You guys are always the best. Thank you for joining in. Thank you to everyone who's new. Thank you to everyone who came from the Philly D Nation. Thank you for joining the stream. I love talking to you guys. So, okay. So make sure you send me all that work, and I will see you guys very soon. Thank you, guys. You guys are the best. I will talk to you very soon. Take care, guys. 31 days challenge is called work. You are right, Tom. That's right. High five to you all. High five. High five to you all. I can't do it in the camera anymore because it's screenshotted. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.